Greetings and welcome to my basement of my childhood home with my brother, Corey. Corey's going to do the wagering for me tonight. We had a pretty strong game out of Larry, taking down over 20,000 heading into final, and he has a huge lead. So if he likes the Final Jeopardy category, presidents and film, he can make a lot of money today. Corey?
Well, he could, but the question here really is, do you want to give up the chance to win $20,000 just because you can bet that much money? It's a huge risk to bet, I don't know what, it would be about $14,000 as a maximum.
Well, I don't know. Figure it out.
I guess let's start.
Yeah.
So Larry has the opportunity to bet as much as it would take to get down to $6,800. Math is very difficult for mere mortals like me. So let's see here. It would be about 6. So 14.6?
13.4.
13.4. Math's hard. All right.
Would you put $13,000 on the line?
That's a lot to bet on one question,
Yeah.
so probably not.
All right.
I mean, you want to bet what you're comfortable with while still maintaining the fact that if you like it, maybe 6 or 7 or 8,000. But think about daily double type situation. That's a lot of money, regardless.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
So yeah,
for people who have trouble betting $20 against each other, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
We don't really have trouble betting $20.
Well, I mean, if you always lose $20, I mean, I wouldn't want to bet with me either.
That's true.
So,
what about for second place, John and Christina? What would you do there? What would you do as John?
there's a $1,000 difference between second and third, so you're going to want to bet
In terms of winnings, right?
Yeah. In terms of take-home pay, you're going to want to bet enough to cover. I guess you just can tie, and you both get second place.
No, whoever is leading going into final gets second place.
Okay, so you want to bet to tie.
If you're in second place, yeah.
Yeah. So you're going to want to bet $1,200 here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and wagering more doesn't really help anything because you don't win anything more.
Unless this crazy scenario plays out. So I guess, Keith, the question is, would John do well to bet $3,400 in this scenario just because of this?
Absolutely not.
Okay. And why is
The
that?
chances are so remote that it's not worth risking $1,000 for it.
So is that because Larry is not ever going to bet that much?
I don't think anyone would ever wager that much, but they could. But they probably wouldn't wager a tie. They'd probably leave out $1.
That's a $3.99.
Sure.
Let's cross the line through there.
All right.
That would be,
And that'd be a 1.
1.
All right.
That would make this all moot. So let's assume that Larry doesn't care about John and wants to win regardless. Even if you think John is a terrible player, which he's not. He just got outclassed today.
Yep.
So let's say this would be 40. No, wow. Yeah, it'd be 44. I made a mistake.
You did the same
again.
math that John did in the
No,
game.
John's an idiot. Just kidding.
What? I'm cutting that one out.
No. Shit. So anyways, this, like I said, instead of 1,200, this is 1,000. You want to get to 4,400 to create a tie opportunity for Christina, who obviously has to bet the house.
And why does she have to bet the house?
Because she wants to make an extra $1,000.
Okay. So what is her thinking behind betting at all? Why doesn't she just wager nothing?
Because John bets 1,000, he still has 2,400, so he has 200 more, and he finishes in second place.
Yep. So there's no downside to Christina wagering everything.
Mm-hmm.
And John did the same thing, wagered 1,200, and Christina wagered 2,200. So you were thinking about.
The crazy part is that I actually
else.
did not watch the final episode. I did not know that happened. I feel like I'm a victim of my own success. Thank you.
Corey was celebrating that Tony Romo got injured.
Kyle Horton. What could be better? So today, on the final wager,
I don't know. What do you think? How did Corey do? Would you like to see him back tomorrow?
I won't be back. It's Christmas Eve.
Corey does have one bonus in that he beats me on the back of this chalkboard. From a ping pong match.
Should we turn around?
We'll show it in the credits. A ping pong match from 1995. He defeated me.
And now for some bonus content, Corey Williams kicking Keith Williams' ass in ping pong in 2013!
That would take a lot, I think.
Then it's like the pyrotechnics start going off, like pew pew pew, and then like
It's like Daily Double music.
like a Barney Stinson from How I Met Your Mother. He's just like,
Daddy's home.
Daddy's home. Yeah.
We'll see you tomorrow on the final wager.
Good night.
That was stupid.
It was terrible.